Okie doke, here we go. So one thing I played around with the settings a little bit last time, and I found that you can, this is one of the things I like skipped over in my rage last time, but you can change the battle music. So I'm going to change that to Pull the Trigger, which is the Persona 3 portable protagonist, and it's amazing. And we also have, what is it, 10 now? No, we have 7. Okay, so it increased by 3 last time. Oh, and she gave us a couple personas. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, at the top it says 7 out of 10. So she gave us 4, and our limit is now 10. Awesome. So we'll give Yuji Pixie so that he can actually have his Zio, since he doesn't get that for a little while. Barameta up. What is that? So something meter up, I'm not sure what. There's another persona I don't remember. Azumi? Probably from just SMT mainline. So he has line guard and and guillotine cut, or guillotine cut. I remember this one being good, I think, in Persona Q1. It makes 0 sense to have Impusa for him because he already has Curse. So I'll take Agathion for now. Put Impusa on. I'm gonna put Hamako in my party. I thought I was. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. What are her stats? I should probably figure that out. Okay, she's a fire skill character. So maybe I need her instead of Anne for now. Give Yusuke a turn out. Theoretically, we can get some ice going on this guy soon. I got some Bufu at level 5, so... Cool. Okay, so we're off, and I was trying to think last stream why I couldn't find... Ooh. See what's going on here. She says, let's see. Okay, she says we need to go inside the screen. I'm a little bit nervous. She says, are you going? Let's see. So the people you're looking for are different than the rest of you? She says even though you keep going in, you haven't found them, I think. She says, well, that's true. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure what she's saying here. She's resolved to find them, basically. She's yeah, she says no matter what, I want to help find them. She says you want to help them. Let's see. Yeah, I think she's just saying you want to help them for the sake of helping them, maybe? She says, well, of course, she says that's part of it, but I understand what it feels like to be worried about your allies. I also have allies that mean a lot to me. I think she wishes she had some allies or some friends. She says, he says, are these allies of yours also Persona users? Tokubetsu Kagai Katsudobu. I don't remember what the name of the club is in Persona 3. their club that has what is his name? The guy with the long hair as their advisor. She says, anyway, we're called, you know, basically whatever that club was called. Special. Oh, SES. Yeah, that's right, the SES Brigade. She's pointing at her what does it stand for? Special something. She's pointing at her armband. Let's see. I want to replay because I want to hear what the second line was. Okay, so we all wear these. Armbands.
仲間の証って感じでいいな。
He says your allies sound cool, I think.
そうでしょ。今は私だけしかいないけどね。
She says, haha, do you think so? It's just me right now, though, obviously.
大丈夫。私たちもついてるから。一緒に頑張ろう。
She says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're here with you. Let's do our best together.
じゃあ、みんな見つかるまで私も怪盗団。
She says, until we find the rest of them, then I am also in the Phantom Thieves.
なんてダメかな。
Is that okay? I can say, I think I could say that's the plan, or you should not say that, or, but you don't have a Phantom Thief costume. I'll just say that's the plan. そのつもりだ。
だな。なんつうか、もうすっかり馴染んでるし。
I have no idea what he said.
おお、すげえ。さすがコミュ力お化けだな。
Komuryoku, I think she said. Komuryoku.
おお、すげえ。さすがコミュ力お化けだな。
Komuryoku Obake. In the last session, she was talking about how. Oh, hey, Chris. In the last session, she was talking about how Hamako is like a master at communication. So, Komuryoku would be like your power of communication, and Obake is like a monster. So she's saying she's monstrously good at this, I guess. But she's saying, as expected, basically as expected of the communication monster.
仲間ってわからない。
She says, I don't understand what a ally is, basically.
ひかりちゃん？なんでもない。
She says, never mind. Alright.
ひかりさん。ひかり！
Everyone keeps saying her name.
私も前は一人の方が楽とか考えてて。でもみんなと会ってその。
She says, I used to think that it was easier being alone. But then I met everyone and
今は仲間も悪くないなって思ってる。だよな。
she says, but now I think it's not so bad to have friends, right? She's talking to me. Let's see. Okay, so Warekani. I think I can say it's bad, not as opposed to it being bad to have allies, I can say it's bad to be alone, or to be without anybody. Or I can say, if you have allies, you can grow stronger. Or I can ask her why she's talking to me, so pick the middle one.
そう
Hmm.
でも私にはよくわからない
She says I still don't really understand it.
まあまあ今はそれよりもやるべきことがあるのでしょ
She says, well, all that aside, isn't there something you have to do?
この映画は皆様が進まなければ変化が起こらないようですから
Not 100% sure on the last half of the sentence, but basically she's saying we have to get going into the screen.
今までは何も映画に変化なんてなかった
Enka, I think that might be like a change for the worse. I used a different word for that earlier, but anyway, she says we should get going, or something bad will happen.
なのにみんなが来て急に話が進み出した
I think she's saying ever since we all came, then suddenly she's able to talk more.
ならばなおさら映画の世界に戻らないとだな二人が心配だ
He says we need to get back to the movie world. I'm worried about those two.
ああ、ここが何かを知るためにも行く必要があるね。
Yeah, he says I don't know what's going on. We don't know what's happening. We should really get going.
よし突入の合図は任せたぞ
Yep, I'm still drawing the map. He's telling me to make sure to draw the map. I was like, okay, I know. Now I'm gonna save the game so I don't have to say that again. Oh, Chris, they put up the soundtrack for sale on Amazon Japan today, so I'll have that in soon. Alright, I want to go through here again because I was trying to get a recording of a specific audio clip the other day, and I realized why I was unable to use the what is it called? The reusable healing item that I thought I picked up, and that's because I didn't actually pick it up. It's still around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. I think it might be this. Yeah, here it is. So, since I've finally... Oh, nice animation. Since I've cleared this floor 100%, then I can pick it up for free. I love this little animation Anne does. And I don't remember if I picked up the one from down here. I guess I probably didn't because it's still at 95%. Hey, it's a treasure spot, she says. What do you want to do? Okay, so let's see. There were two options. I really need to look this up. The first one is do something while we search for items. And the second one... I want to say the second one was the get more rare items, but it's also more dangerous, which is obviously the way to go. So, okay, he says, okay, that's it. Cool, so we got one rare item, two normal items. We're at 99% map completion. There we go. Oh, and just in time for a battle.
疾風が苦手みたいだな。いけそうか？それならば我が輩に任せろ。
Weak to wind. Oh, and we got Hamako's theme here.
行くぞ。俺の出番だな。
我が輩の出番だ。
任せてもらおう。
行くよ。引導を渡すペルソナ。
ほな、やるじゃねえ
このチャンス、もう我らの恐ろしさを味わえ。
タフだ。これでどうだ。ジョーカー、次だ。あと少しで何かつかめそうなんだよな。
おお、地図できた。
She says, alright, you finished the map. So let's see. Okay, I see one treasure chest. Looks like the icon might change when it's open versus not, so let's head down there. May as well check this over here.
よし。
Ooh,
Yes.
nice yield. I need to actually sell these things soon, because Theodore should be able to make us new items now.
発見。お宝担保。
Yikes, that was fast.
全体攻撃を使うやつがいるぞ。使う前の予兆を見落とすな。
了解した。よし、行くぜ。
我が輩の出番だ。
さっさと蹴散らそう。
行くよ。あいつを狙お
Oh,
う。
we got two. Oh, she has a fire. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. They've got the combo. She has a fire and physical move. How do I look at the... Nope, I want to look at the description. Oh, it's already there. Well, I mean, HP is way easier to restore than stamina, or SP, so I mean, that's obviously what we
あ
want
い
to
つを
do.
任せて。ここだ。いい働きだ。引導を渡すペルソナ。もうな。
観念しろ。
Oh, interesting.
さすがだね、ジョーカー。
お、チャンスじゃねえの。
Punishment.
ぶっ込むぞ、俺。いいぞ、スカル。ほら、ぶっ飛べ。
Nice.
俺、一歩前進。おめでとう。
我が輩の魅力がまた増えたな。
Oh, we got a new ability. Cat foot. What is that? Cat foot step. Cat step. What do you do? Let's see. I'm not sure. Might be a stealth thing?
お宝出しやがった。
Okay. Experience up, I guess. Can be equipped by anybody. That's good. I wonder if that's... Let me try equipping it to someone who's not in the party. Oh, I can't. No, I can. Okay. So we'll put it on Anne, and we'll say... Because this might be... You get XP just as... Even though you're not in the party, which would be nice. So... I don't see where I can see her current XP, though. But that's fine. We'll just see if she gets XP later. head back real quick to save. And sell our stuff, actually. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't have any DLC, so hopefully you don't care about this. Alright, so selling everything for a lot of money. He says this is interesting. Please wait there for just a minute. He puts the ingredients in the popcorn maker, and they come out as items. Alright. A great many types of items. If you bring me more things, I can make you more things, I think. Wanted. Oh, interesting. So these are... Okay, so I need to give him certain things that will unlock... I need to bring him certain loot that will unlock items. So in this case I need... It's some kind of rock. Let's see which one I can read. King's hair? Oh, King's mustache. Kingu no... what is the reading for that? Hige? Kingu no hige. So like, King's mustache would open up this sword that has... Oh, this knife that has electricity. Maybe useful for Joker. Oh, I can look at Persona fusions now too, now that I'm not in a big hurry. Well, I don't know what Korizuni is. 49? I don't know. Well, she says, so you've come, I guess. Alright, so... Persona... That might be fusion. Persona... Film? Irumu? And this is probably the compendium? Oh no, this is leave. This says leave the room. Okay. Wild level 7. Interesting. She says, fine, show me what you have. Okay, so these are the ones... Are these all the ones we've already seen? So I can summon these, but I guess they're gonna probably tell me I can't. I already have it. She says, is this good? Okay, yeah. You already have him. Okay, so that's to summon. So... Persona Film... Kanban? I'm not sure, but looking at the ones that are already registered. This is... Okay, Uwagaki. That must mean to register. That's a good word to know. Is it okay to register these? Yes, it's very... Please register them all. And then... Okay, this is to speak. So I have questions, but I don't. Alright, so this must be
新たな可
fusion.
能性を生み出すのだ。合体ですね。
Gatai, I learned that was fusion last time. So right now I have, this is the list, yep. The list of personas I can make. And this would be fusion with 2 personas. So I guess I'd pick one, yeah, and then I'd pick the next one, so. Let's see if we can make anything with the ones we're not currently wearing. So Mokoi, and I could make, I already have him. No wait, no. I could make Amanozume, okay. She's level 6. I'm level 7. Okay, so like, that's a pretty good one, because I don't really need him or him. They both just have physical skills, plus Patra. Oh, Katar. Well, I can keep Tarinda. Yeah, that's good. She gets Patra automatically. Guillotine cut, though. What was the deal there? Power up on hit, and then line guard. I can resummon him. I'm gonna take him, and I'll take Tarunda as the skill there. Yep. Ah, this is cool. Alright, we got Amenozume has been born from your heart. That's a really cool twist on the normal fusion animation, or fusion mechanics. It's like almost to the point. Well, I don't know. In Persona 3 and 4, they were done with the cards on the table, and then Persona 5 used the guillotine, so maybe it's not a huge departure. I kind of want to put... What does Joker have right now? Agathion? I kind of want to take Amenozume. She's my girl. That gives him Zio as well. Hey, TPR. Alright, so I think back to floor 3 now. Instant cutscene. Aha, I knew it. Let's see, she says... The people on this road, let's see. I think she says the people around here are kind of strange. She says, Anne says, oh, you felt it too? Let's see. She's talking about the hero of justice, the self-styled hero of justice, Kamoshida Man. Let's see. I'm not sure. I think she says maybe something like, is Kamoshida Man the only thing they care about? Because he's all over the place?
けど
Not sure. Let's see. I shouldn't be letting all this text go by and not... Oh, okay. I can explain that to you. So, Persona Q is a spin-off. It's a spin-off of a spin-off. Persona is obviously Persona is a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei, and Persona Q, the original one, was a spin-off that combined. At that point, there was only Persona 4 and 3. I mean, obviously there was 1 and 2, but I guess there's a lot of history there. So the original creator of Persona 1 and 2 left the project, and the people who are currently on the project feel that they wouldn't be able to accurately capture sort of the ethos that he brought if they tried to make it on their own. So Persona 1 and 2 are effectively in a different universe than 3, 4, and 5. They do have links, but they're not really acknowledged between each other. So Persona 3 and 4, the casts from each one met in Persona Q. And the events in the story, I guess they're sort of maybe technically canon, but at the end of the game, everyone forgets whatever happened, so it doesn't really matter. But it was a sort of a time warp as well. The cast of Persona 3, when they're doing their business, then the cast of Persona 4 is they're all still children. So there's like a time warp in where the Persona 3 cast went forward in time, or Persona 4 went backward in time, or something like that. In any case, mechanically, it's much more of a dungeon crawler than the other games. It borrows a lot of mechanics from Etrian Odyssey, which is another Atlas game. As you can see, we've got this map. Let me see. I think I can go to another. Yeah. So you build your own map, or you draw it rather. You can put things wherever you want. You can take like this, chest or whatever, put it there. Except now I want to delete it. I don't know how. There we go. So the gameplay is a lot closer to Etrian Odyssey, and it has a lot of the same sort of like loot gathering tendencies as well. That was a very long, convoluted answer. It's basically a more casual spin-off that emphasizes the dungeon crawling, and everybody is chibis, basically. One complaint I had about Persona Q1 was that all the characters were sort of one-dimensionalized. Oh, sorry, Chris. It's not that you design the dungeon yourself, it's that you draw it as you experience it. So, like, it's not that I can create a chest or whatever by plopping down a chest. It's that whenever I come across a point of interest, I draw it on the map myself. So if I wanted to... So, see, we've got some doors here. We've got some treasure. If I wanted to put a note... I don't know if they'll let me do this. Yep, they will. So I could type a note to myself if I wanted. Yeah, it's honestly pretty nice. It was really, really annoying whenever I first started playing it because I didn't know that there was an option to automatically draw the layout, like the walls and stuff. Once you turn that on, it becomes a lot more enjoyable in my opinion. But yeah, the cast in Persona Q1 was pretty, like, pared down to their very basic tendencies. So, like, in Persona 4, Chie she's sort of spunky, she likes kung fu, and she likes doing kung fu, and she likes kung fu movies. She eats meat, she, like, makes a big deal about how she likes to eat meat because it helps her training. But in Persona Q, literally all she ever talks about is meat. And the same with Teddy. Like, Teddy, part of his gag is that he's always talking about, like, how he can find a girlfriend or whatever. In Persona Q, he literally doesn't talk about anything else. I could go on and on, but, like, it sort of got grating after a little while, because one of the characters from Persona 3, like, one of her traits is that she picks on another character. She picks on Junpei a lot. Yukari and Junpei kind of have, like, this back and forth dynamic. In Persona Q, they just, like, made her a super bully. So it was just kind of annoying. So far, Persona Q2 does not have that. And the casts from 3 and 4 haven't shown up yet, except for Hamako, who's on screen right now. But I think so far the writing is a lot better in this game. So, she's saying something about how it feels like justice is absolute here. That might be oversimplifying the meaning of this phrase, but Ryuji says that's what I've been thinking as well. He says that Kamoshida man guy, he's pretty suspicious too. He's pretty weird too. I'm not sure. There's a couple words in here I don't really get, which are all scattered amongst the words I do. Let's see. No, okay. He basically says we're not going to get anything done by just sticking around here. Queen and Noir. Yeah, we need to head out and get to Queen and Noir as fast as possible. She's tied up. Let's see. Yeah, she's... I don't know. So this must be the plaza that they were talking about in the last episode. Oh, okay. So, and she said, "Are you okay, Noir?" Haru says, "I'm okay. Are you?" She says, "Well, considering the situation." She says, "Where do you think we are? Mementos or a palace?" She says, I don't really understand anything that's going on right now, whether it's where we are or about Kamoshida Man. Hey, Rudy. I missed what she said. Hold on. She's saying we need to hikidasanai. Joho hikidasanai. I think something like Joho is data. So she's saying something about wanting to get more data. I guess maybe she's saying next time Kamoshida Man shows up, we should ask if we can get some. Maybe we should see if we can get more information out of him. I like how this is in English. This text here, the only English so far, I think.
何をこそこそしてる？それとも罪を認める気になったか？
What's all this koso koso? What is that, like chatter? What are you chattering about? Are you? I think he's saying are you discussing more crimes? Tsumio tsutomeru ki koso koso is sneaking? Okay. So what's this sneaking around? I wonder if he means. I wonder if he's talking about were they sneaking before, or if he is using that as a euphemism for like whispering amongst themselves. In any case, he's asking them about their crimes.
早速ね。改めて聞くわ。ここはどこ？あなたは何者？
She says, "Where are we? What is all? Who are you?"
貴様、まだ寝ぼけているのか？当たり前のことを言わせるな。
He says, "I'm not going to tell you such obvious. I'm not going to answer your questions about such obvious
こ
things."
こは私の町、カモシティ。私こそこの町の絶対正義、カモシダーマン。
This is my city, Kamo City, and I am. He's using watashi. Interesting. In the in Persona 5, he would use ore-sama, which is like a wicked what's the word? Like ostentatious way of referring to yourself. He says, "This is my city, Kamo City, and I am the absolute justice around here, Kamoshida Man."
鴨志田マン。修仁学園の元教師鴨志田卓ではなく？
She let's see. She's asking him if he's a former teacher at Shujin Gakuen or Shujin Academy.
修仁学園？元教師？何のことだ？
Says, "What are you talking about?"
学校を自分の城だと思い込んでやりたい放題にしてた。
Okay, let's see. The guy, the one who thought of the school as his own castle. Yaritai. What's that last bit?
学校を自分の城だと思い込んでやりたい放題にしてた。
Oh, okay. The one who thought of the school as his own castle and would do whatever he wanted.
城？またわけのわからないことを。よまいごとはそのくらいにしてもらおう。
He doesn't understand what they're talking about when they say castle. Guess he wouldn't, because even real life Kamoshida didn't understand. He didn't know about his palace, right? So unless this guy was directly related to the cognitive Kamoshida, then there'd be no way for him to know. So he has no idea what they're talking about.
やっぱり見た目は鴨志田だけど別人みたいね。
She says, just as I thought, even though he looks just like the one, the Kamoshida we knew, but he's a different person.
そんなことよりもニュースだ。お仕置き賞の内容が決まった。
He says, more importantly, I'm not sure if he's saying we're on the news, but Oshioki show. So like, the show, the punishment show. So he's broadcasting their punishment for what he still hasn't said, but
貴様ら2人はヒーローに逆らう悪として処刑されることが決定した。
he says you two, let's see, hiro ni, I forget how to pronounce that word, but it's to opposing a hero. Basically, you two are villains who have opposed a hero. And your punishment has been decided. Shoke. Okay, that's gotta be punishment. I think. No, maybe not. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, execution. Oh shoot, he's gonna he's gonna execute them. Look at Haru's eyes. She's so shook.
ああ、悪は裁かれなければならない。
Sakare nakeba. Sakare. He might be asking them to confess.
この絶対正義、鴨志ラーマンの手で。
He says, by the hand of the absolute, yeah, by the stumbling all over my words. By the hand of the absolute justice himself, Kamoshida Man.
納得いかないわ。私たち悪いことなんて何もしていない。
She says, I think she says, I do not consent to this. We haven't done anything wrong.
正義か悪かは私が決める。それがカモシティの統治者の務め。
I'm gonna rehear that.
正義か悪かは私が決める。それがカモシティの統治者の務め。
The last couple words I'm not picking out. He's saying your justice has already been decided.
私が導かなければこの町は乱れ混沌が訪れる。
He's talking about how he, let's see, yeah, he is the guiding force of this city.
貴様らには聞こえないか？平和を求める人々の声が。
Let's see, you haven't, I guess he's saying you haven't heard of me. Heiwa, the voice of the people. Something about the voice of the people. The voice of the people who demand peace.
あの二人がカモシティの平和を乱す悪?
Okay, so we got a person in the an unknown person in the audience. An unknown woman in the audience. She says, "Are those two basically, are they villains who are trying to disturb the peace of the city?" A man in the crowd says, if Kamoshida Man says so, it must be true.
私たちはカモシダーマン様の言うことだけ聞いていればいいのよ。
Once again, well, this woman is also saying, basically, I think she might be saying we only believe what Kamoshida Man says.
私たちはカモシダーマン様の言うことだけ聞いていればいいのよ。
We can only listen to the thing to what Kamoshida Man says.
カモシダーマンに逆らうやつは悪だ。みんな言ってる。
This guy says, anyone who opposes Kamoshida Man is a villain. Everyone say it with me.
解できたかな？
He says, "Do you get it now?"
私は無力な市民たちを統治するという強者の義務を果たしているだけだ。
Yikes, man! Slow down. This one word they keep repeating. Let's see. Shimin Tachio. The word after that.
私は無力な市民たちを統治するという強者の義務を果たしているだけだ。
Tochi? Tochi? I feel like I've learned that word before. They keep using it though. He's talking about his strength and the basically how everyone.
町の人たちは流されてるだけ。自分の意見を持っていないじゃない。
Let's see. I think she says just because everyone else is saying so doesn't mean I agree with them or doesn't mean they're right.
力ある者が全てのルールを決める。逆らうなんてナンセンス。
Let's see. He says the rule of law is determined by the strong. Opposing me is nonsense.
私という絶対正義に成敗されること、光栄に思いなさい。ははは。
Basically whatever I say is absolute. I'm not, Zettai Seigi. I want to look this up because it might be a fixed word. It doesn't seem to be. Zettai is absolute and Seigi is justice. Anyway, he says basically whatever I say goes. Don't forget it. Yeah.
力があるからって物事の善悪を勝手に決める。そんなのおかしい。
She's okay. Let's see. I want to replay this one more time here.
力があるからって物事の善悪を勝手に決める。そんなのおかしい。
Basically, she's criticizing him for saying that might makes right.
あなたの思い通りになんてさせない。きっと今だってジョーカーたちが。
Let's see. Nante Sasenai. She says I can't. Something like I can't let you. It's unforgivable, or I can't let you behave that way or think that way. I wonder where Joker and the others are right now.
謝罪の言葉一つすらないとは反省が足りないようだな。
Hansei ga tarinai yo. It looks like you're out of. Maybe it looks like you're out of options. Oh, Hansai is reflection, like time, like when you're reflecting on something. I think. Or maybe I misheard that.
謝罪の言葉一つすらないとは反省が足りないようだな。
Hansei, not Hansai. Yeah, reconsideration. So he says, basically, you don't have time to rethink what you've been saying, I guess.
そうだな。大勢の市民の前で土下座すれば許してやらんこともない。
In front of all these people, let's see.
そうだな。大勢の市民の前で 土下座すれば許してやらんこともない。
Dogeza. He says basically kneel down. I think he's saying even if you kneel down in front of these people, then they won't forgive you.
誰がそんなこと。
She says, who do you think you are?
強い者に逆らうことがいかに愚かか、統治者に従うことがいかに正しいか。
He speaks so quickly. 強い者に逆らうこと. So the act of opposing the strong. I do have to look up this word because they keep using it and I need to find out what it means.
強い者に逆らうことがいかに愚かか、統治者に従うことがいかに正しいか。
Tochisha. The ruler. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he's saying whether it's, let's see, whether to oppose the strong or to oppose the supreme is to oppose the ruler.
今一度皆に示すいい機会だ。
I think he says either one is dangerous.
処刑の執行はもう少し待つとしよう。それまで考えなさい。はっはっは。
He's telling them over and over again to think about their crimes.
こいつらは私が築き上げた平和を乱す因子だ。厳重に見張っておきなさい。は。
All right, so he's telling his cronies to watch out for them.
とんだ正義ね。みんなあんなのに従うなんて。
Stuggo. I don't remember that word.
何を抜かす。鴨志田アーマン様こそみんなの憧れ。
I think he says, "What are you trying to steal?" Can you say Kamoshida-man-sama?
何を抜かす。鴨志田アーマン様こそみんなの憧れ。
Mina no akogare. An aspiration. I don't know.
貴様らをひっ捕らえたのも鴨志田アーマン様に憧れる同士だ。
This is really hard to keep up with.
それって私たちを最初に襲った。
最初に襲った. She says something like, "Is this the end?"
言われてみればあの格好、鴨志田アーマンっぽいけど悪趣味ね。
Akshumi. So she says that outfit. I don't know who she's talking about. That outfit. It seems like Kamoshida Man, but something.
いくら貴様らが抵抗しようと、絶対に鴨志田アーマン様には勝てん。
He says no matter how much you do something, Kamoshida Man will do something.
あれがある限り、鴨志田アーマン様は無敵なのだ。
He says Kamoshida Man is unmatched, peerless rather.
あれ。
ま、鴨志田アーマン様が悪とみなした以上、貴様らは処罰から逃れられない。
He's talking about something. I'm not sure what it is. And Queen just picked up on it as well. Let's see. I think he says except for, meaningful that, Kamoshida Man is unparalleled.
何をわめこうと指をくわえて見てるだけだ。
Yubi o Kuwaite. Kuwaite. He might be telling them not to try escaping.
あれがある限り無敵ってことは。
Oh yeah, she's saying what could they mean by that?
逆に考えれば弱点があるということね。一体何なのかしら。
Let's see. That aside, he must have some kind of weakness, but what could it be? Okay, cool. Here we are. I almost want to go back and save, but let's hope nothing bad happens. Gotta mark my shortcut. Whoops, wrong way. It's a theater inside a movie. Is that a guy? He says, "Whoa, what is that? It's huge." He says that's a different type of FOE than before. It looks dangerous. Yeah, I agree. Sachiraito. Oh, searchlight. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder if he's saying can't see us unless we're in a searchlight. So be careful. Peppa says, I don't have any data on this one, so be careful. Hamako says, alright, let's try lots of stuff on it. Okay, great. That is a nice move. I guess Yusuke has a regen move, which is pretty good.
し行くぜ。
よしやるぞ。
さっさと蹴散らそう。
行くよ。
奪えアルセール。これでどうだ。
そら当たれ。
やはりただ
Ooh,
ものではない
nice.
任せて。必勝。よーしやっちゃ
い。そうじゃない。俺の出番だな。
え。我が輩の出番だ。絶好調。ここだ。
やはりただものではない。
フォックス続け。
アルセール。
さすがだねジョーカー。我が輩レベルアップ。モナ
この技早く使いたいものだ。
Nice. We got some wind. I thought I put the one with Bufu on him though.
いただいていこう。
お、スイッチがあるみたいだぞ。
Okay, yeah, so this guy can't see us unless we're in a spotlight, but we also don't want to go into the spotlight because it's a guaranteed ambush on us. Okay, so let's see. He says, hey, hold up, everybody. Let's see. She says, huh, I thought that FOE couldn't move. Yeah, he says maybe turning off the searchlight has allowed him to move. Let's see. Something about it being dangerous. Okay, so he can move. I'm not sure. He says, can we just do it like, can we just go around like normal? Yeah. Alright, let's go. We'll figure it out. So the searchlights turn off and he just becomes a normal wandering FOA, that's fine.
Okay.
Hi, better with ale. I'm not sure who you are, but welcome. The sound is desynced. How? Is it too early or too late? My voice is quiet because I don't talk very much, so. Oh, okay. I haven't been looking at footage for this game. Really, I mean, except for the trailers and stuff, so. Alrighty.
行くぞ。違うな。狙える。
シッシどれどれ。
この敵なら。おっと違った。
よし、やるぞ。
I mean, I've played both. I played all three of them. Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Portable, and then obviously there's only one version of Persona 5. I adjusted the volume a little bit, so hopefully that's a little bit better.
さっさと蹴散らそう。
行くよ。引導を渡す。ペルソナ。
やるな、モナ。ペルソナ。観念しろ。
さすがだぜ、ジョーカー。
Okay, cool. Good to hear.
いいぞ、ジョーカー。ジョーカー、頼んだぜ。
Yeah, anything, I mean, even if it's for this game, I'm not too worried about spoilers. So if something happens by accident, like, you know, that's fine. But you can talk about P3, 4, 5, all that, you know, that's totally fine.
チャンスだ。そうじゃないよ。熱い展開じゃねえか。
よし、いいぞ。
任せてもらおう。
やるよ。待って。ペルソナ。
Oh, I give Mona the one with the Bufu. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I mean, whoa. She has like no health. I guess I just haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I mean, the main reason I'm playing, here we go. The main reason I'm playing the Japanese version is so I can get better at Japanese. So I mean, I'll know enough of what's going on. I might be missing a thing or two, but yeah, the story in Persona 4, Persona Q, I was talking about this a little earlier. Just making every character like a one-dimensional sort of copy of their original characters, just kind of super lame. So far at least, this seems a lot better than that. So we got Nata Taishi, who's like my least favorite Persona ever, but
成長というのは。
よし、これでまた戦える。もうダメ。体力ピンチ。
guess I'm out of popcorn. So I guess I'll try to use the heal stone next time we get in a fight. Or we can just head back. Or That was probably a good idea. Okay, she says, this is no good. Kininata shikatanai. Kininata doshitemo. No matter what, it's no use, I think. She says, hey, what's this all of a sudden? What are you talking about? That you were... Kininata, yeah, so... What were you just talking about? Nyani? Gurinto? Oh, yes. Yeah. At the beginning I was like, well, it's easier to restore HP than it is to restore SP. So I'll just use this, and then, and I guess I totally forgot to pay attention to her HP. Which, I guess it's not necessarily true anymore, because your SP and SP both restore automatically when you go home, but I guess that's just something I'm gonna have to unlearn. Everyone's saying, what's up? Let's see. What are you all jumping at? Yeah, basically, what are you all worked up for? It's just kind of weird. Let's see. I think she's... Oh, this is a word I just learned, I think. Something just occurred to me. She's asking about the clothes, their costume designs. Everyone is very distinctive. She says, I guess. Nandedaro. What are you talking about? Something is difficult. I'm not sure what one of those words is. He says, this outfit isn't something I would have decided on my own, I think. She says, so the outfits aren't something that you personally were... She's basically like, you know, you didn't design your outfits yourself, they're not to your personal tastes. You can either say, I am very interested, or I presume this is the opposite. I'm not sure what that kanji is, kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm totally about this. Oh, maybe I misread that. Kini teru. Oh, I don't know. She says, well, I don't have any more questions then. This looks familiar too. By the way, どうやって変射してる changing back? How do you change back? I'm not sure. Ryuji says, I don't get it. Yeah. It is, pretty much. Let's see. He's trying to make up a reason, but he doesn't understand, really. Fokusu. Basu. Focus? Bus? Yusuke doesn't know either. Soyu no mo. Oh, okay. He's talking about Mona becoming a bus, I guess. So he says, okay, I understand it. There is that too. Bansa. Oh, Bansa. I would have thought that said panther, but it does look like a bee. I think he's saying he wishes he will also become a bus. Yeah, he and Panther will also become a bus. I don't think she's about that idea. She's telling me to become a bus. I am also a bus, I will say. Mona's like, sheesh, you guys are hopeless. Kichinto. I don't know. He's saying, I'll explain it to you. Let's see. He's talking about the Phantom Thief outfits transforming as part of going to the other world. I'm not sure what the next bit is. In other words, it just happens naturally, basically. Just, oh, okay, I get it, but I don't really get it. Let's see. He says, well, it's okay. Even I only partially understand it. She says, is it weird? She's checking herself out. Yeah, it's definitely not a speed run. I mean, it's a game I'm interested in. I've always wanted to import a game before it came out in the West and, you know, play it ahead of time. But I'm very much aware that the going is going to be slow, but I could just bust through it, I guess, and then I wouldn't really know what's going on, so kind of the worst of both worlds, but I'm having a good time anyway. She says, no, I think Phantom Thief uniforms are pretty cool. I wish I could transform. I wish I could transform as well. He says, I guess he says I kind of understand that feeling. She says, so what about you, Mona? Atama totte mitei. She's asking about his head. Kigurumi, okay. Oh, she's asking him if he's in an outfit, I think? And if he's in like a, if he's in a costume like Teddy would be. Obviously she doesn't know Teddy, but he says it's not a costume. It's like my real body. She says, are you, she's about to say, are you a normal cat? I'm not a cat. He says, I'm not a cat, I'm a human. Thanks, man. I'm also trying to keep it somewhat, keep the sessions somewhat short, just to prevent burnout. The other day I did like a 3-hour stream and I had to skip a day because I was just completely exhausted, basically. There's a lot of mental load that goes into something like this. Especially, you know, if you're like me and you're not really used to talking a whole lot during the day. Let's see. He says, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I keep seeing her name and thinking it's a word. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, okay, okay. She's talking about evoking. I saw the word persona. So to evoke, she's talking about evoking her persona. So this is when she explains the evoker, I guess. I wonder what they call that in Japanese. And this is, oh, is that gun? Gun and use? Interesting. Yeah, the members of the Seas. Basically I'll use one of these. Talking about how you aim it at your head and you pull the trigger and the persona comes out. He just says, whoa, that's awesome. Ironna katachi ga... I think she says, it's something has a lot of interesting shapes and she thinks that's cool. I'm not sure if she's talking... I think she's talking about the Phantom Thief outfits, how everyone's so distinct. See, yeah, he's talking about his persona. What is this pose, Yusuke? Anyway, she says, "Can we get going?" Yeah, okay, Mona agrees, we should get going. And now that they've let me out of the conversation, I'm gonna call it here. It's been about an hour and a half. So, let's head on home and then I'll cut the stream.
お疲れ様。